Welcome back to another episode in our Pittsburgh Steelers online user franchise. It is Week 15 going up against the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium. Kind of a non-primetime game, but it's a pretty big one. Both teams clearly fighting for that playoff spot. Let's actually take a look at the playoff picture. The Panthers not currently in it, and we are only holding on to the 6th seed. So clearly, definitely some issues with, the chances of playing in the playoffs for both teams, specifically his team, but we're not that safe either. So obviously trying to do our best to not end up missing the playoffs. So every win counts. This game, next game, and then the next two after that, very tough. Week 17 and Week 18 could easily be losses. These games could be losses. So 9-4 looks good right now, but if we finish 9-8, there's almost a guarantee we're not in the playoffs. Looking at the players of the week, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, and then on the defense, Isaiah Simmons and Ashton Davis. We have a couple upgrades for our players, which we'll definitely get into before the game starts, but this is what the squad looks like, which is definitely done well, specifically on the offensive side of things. Defense has definitely struggled lately. Really hoping that guy, Damari Mathis, actually maybe gets a breakout at some point, but I don't know. He's kind of slowed down with picks, and he's been getting burned more and more lately, but kind of expected as he is very low overall. Cornerback is still probably our biggest need unless something crazy happens with breakouts. What's the Ravens? Something happens with breakouts late in the season. Panthers with no injuries. Take a look at the Panthers squad real quick, just in case there was some trades. I can't think of any crazy ones. The only thing that's kind of crazy is the fact that Matt Corral... Oh, no, he is being used. Okay, so I thought it was Sam Darnold that was being used, but Matt Corral being used here, which I don't know why you wouldn't. Chuba Hubbard, 90 speed, 92 excel. He's actually having a pretty good year. 88 juke move. Solid-looking player. I don't know what his dev is, but it's not Superstar Plus, so that's kind of the only thing that matters to us. And DJ Moore not starting, question mark? Is he benched maybe? He might be benched, actually. Tommy Tremble, 84 speed, 89 excel. Aquanu, I believe, is a superstar. Christensen's not great. Bozeman's not great. Corbett is decent. Moten's decent. Still a better line than ours by a lot, obviously. Take away the left tackle, still way better than ours. Yator Gross Matos, very raw. So I expect him not to do well. Barno is starting for him with, no finesse. Is Burns also... is Burns hurt, or is he also benched? It seems like he's actually... Where is he? Oh, is he playing outside linebacker? I'm so confused what's going on here. Of course, Jeremy Chin playing linebacker. Corners, a lot of speed, a lot of talent there. I'm a little, caught off guard by some of the roster moves here. It's a little strange, but I would imagine Burns is just benched. I don't see him on the bench list. Maybe he has a lot of sacks and he's trying to, I don't know. But of course, when you hear me say benched, it means that someone is either, has broken the rules or their stats are, really high and they're not trying to break the record by a ton because obviously, there's some things we can't control. In real life, is a 30-sack season ever going to happen from an edge rusher? Probably not, right? So we don't want to see crazy sack numbers, even if you've gotten them in. It's unfortunate, right? It might seem dumb, but it is unfortunate that sometimes it just happens. You got to bench your player. It is what it is. But obviously, if you break the rules, backup carries, scoring when, the game's up way over, whatever it is, you could receive a bench for that as well. So that's what I mean by that, in case you were ever wondering. Damari Mathis, go with a slot upgrade. Obviously, that's the best upgrade for cornerbacks. What is his ratings? He actually needs more man coverage anyways. So I believe last time we went slot, he actually got a bunch of zone coverage anyways. So we'll see what happens here. 3 to man coverage, which now puts him equal to his zone. Still so raw. The fact that I almost traded a second-round pick for him is surely something. Micah Fitzpatrick, he's really young, right? 25, so zone coverage probably doesn't matter. I love how pursuit, 86 isn't the greatest, I suppose, but his play rec, pursuit, it's not as good as it says it is. He is so off. He does play man coverage a little bit. That's kind of what he's missing, right? So I guess hybrid doesn't go up in overall, but if he gets a couple of man coverage, maybe a speed, that's a good upgrade. 3 to man coverage, putting him at 86. That's a great upgrade, obviously. And then Deontay Johnson, he is a deep threat scheme fit. However, the abilities definitely favor playmaker, so we're going to be going with playmaker. I think they're going to come out at the same time anyways, but let's see what we get. 2 to juke move, 2 to medium route, 1 to deep, 1 to catch in traffic. Juke move's kind of misleading, but still a pretty good upgrade, obviously, as he's damn near 90 in most of the route runnings. And then juke move 89, but with his size, I don't usually like to take a hit. And he will actually get playmaker 85 before deep threat, which is huge. If I could get slot, that's what I would want the most. But playmaker is pretty good because there's a lot of like hot route ability slots for that. Here we are, and the weather is fine, which is all I asked for. You know, if it's not going to be a nighttime game, just don't cuck me in the rain, and we're equal. You know, I want a late game, but if I can't get it, it is what it is. And we both ended up with fair enough uniforms. We both were trying to get, I don't know what we were trying to get, but we were trying to get specific uniforms, and it kind of just did what the hell it wanted. So it is what it is. I'm just glad we're not looking the exact same. That's all you can ask for. All right, looking for a pass on the first play, and bumped into his own guy. I'm hoping that's a late hit, because if that's a hold, that is harsh. Nice. Gotta love the hold call when the ball is already out. It's fun. And short play to Calvin Austin, who's going to get about 6 of it back. Kind of forces us to not really be able to run it here. I don't know if I would have anyways. I usually don't run the ball early in the game anyways, but yeah, at least we know where we stand with the holdings. And Calvin Austin with a huge hit, but does gain a bunch of yards, so 15 on the first 2, which will set us up on a 3rd and 5. Obviously trying to set up enough to get the first down. Moving our way closer and closer. And Pickens one-on-one. Do I trust him? We're still going to take it. And Calvin Austin is having himself a start to this one. Change this to a quick throw to Deontay, I think. Good fake out. And we're going to throw this away. Oh, I guess not. Had to get out of the pocket, otherwise it was going to be grounding. Ended up giving him a sack anyways. Might have actually just realized that Burns wasn't in, which sucks because so he forgot to put them back in. Fair enough. And that is a wide open Freiermuth, who in space after the catch takes it for a gain of about 21 yards. Had a couple of backwards plays early in this one with a sack and a holding, but have found our way to get past them. Jordan Love slinging the rock right now. Got a lot of speed on those corners. Can we trust anyone to win like press? Although it's not press. There goes Calvin Austin, and I thought that was overthrown for a pick. Whoo, Calvin. You speedly little man. Would love to throw a corner shot to Pickens, but I'm going to actually run the ball here. Really good cut, and there goes Najee, who doesn't get the touchdown. Maybe that was on me, I don't know, but it is what it is. 1 yard short. Trying to bait him out here. I think everyone knows it's a wiggle or a zig to Calvin Austin. And hit as we're throwing. Perfect coverage on Calvin Austin. He's not the greatest route runner, so it doesn't surprise me that he would not be able to win that. Faking him out. And we are going to get out there. Najee for the touchdown. Nice. Good blocks on that edge. And we'll get a touchdown drive to start this one out. We'll take it. Once again, a couple adversities on the drive, but calm and cool, got through him, and touchdown. Like, I don't know how the yards kind of go when you get sacked and penalty and whatnot, but was that not like a 100-yard drive technically then? It's like we went backwards like 30 yards. Wow, I just got smoked up on. Let's not give up another kick return touchdown. If you guys don't mind. Damari Mathis playing deep. Leal. We don't really use her much with him. He is a good player. He got stiff arm because, it is Madden, but 2 yards lost on the play because we just burned with Leal. Don't know if that would actually count as a loss for him, forcing that. Who am I covering? The tight end. Oh, I thought I had the bait. Damn! William Jackson got burned there. It is man coverage, in fairness. Nice throw by Mr. Corral for 32. Edmonds coming up, potential backup carry. Oh, nice cutback. Good job by Leal once again. I think it was Leal. Might have been Cameron, actually. Sitting a little bit of man coverage again. Miles Jack. Oh, crap. That's my fault. Good tackle by Troy Pride, saving me hard. Kind of, caught me off guard with that hike a little bit, and I stepped inside the wrong way, and thankfully Troy Pride saved the day because, holy, he would have had a first down and then some. Decent bit of runs early, but not a whole lot of success, which we definitely like to see, especially when we're in dime. It's a tough one for Bush. I try to bait it, and Troy Pride's not going to get it. Nice tackle by Damari. I had to make a business decision, and usually people miss the first read, so I just thought he was going to miss the first read and made the right play. He did a good job. It is what it is. It's a cat and mouse game. I don't even know if that's an accurate use of that. Nice tackle by Myles Jack. Hubbard not really doing a whole lot there when it comes to after contact, but Kane's 5, so first down's a first down, which it seems like he's on par for. And he does have decent stats rushing, but I also wonder with the amount of times he's like carrying in here if he does have a scenario. And it's funny, is like I don't even care about if someone has a scenario because I want to use it as a leg up. I kind of just like to know. I don't know, it's just weird. And we're going against the tight end here. And that's a really good hit by us. I don't know how the hell... No, he doesn't gain a yard. I thought he did. That's a lot of carries so far for his guy, like I said. I'm seeing this formation a lot as well. Oh, Troy Pride! Great coverage, but we need to see it, dude. I need to see it. Give me the freaking pick, brother. Might have had a pick 6. Edmonds on the inside of the field. And that is a ran route by Troy Pride, who back-to-back has great plays. Matt Corral missing the throw actually saves him, as that would have definitely been a pick. Well, last play maybe play before doesn't really make me feel too great about saying that it definitely would have been a pick, but would have looked good for a pick, I suppose. It's a pretty obvious backup carry, but it is what it is. As Puka will gain about 9. Really don't like the play action. Going against Burns here. And we're going to get what we can, which is about 5. We actually had a chance to almost squeeze it all the way. Sweep. His guys aren't on the line, but it comes down to if Freiermuth can make a block happen. Oh, nice little push, but would have loved to see a juke move work. So I don't really use juke moves much, especially if he would have hit me. If he would have got a nice timed hit on me there, that would have been a fumble probably because Calvin's so tiny. Moving over Freiermuth. And his guy made a really good play. I didn't sprint or anything. His guy's just shedding at a very quick rate right now. Running the ball a little bit more than we normally would, so I don't know if I'm proud of myself or not. Deontay Johnson going against... or Deontay Johnson going against Dante. And he misses the throw. A little bit of pressure. 4th and 3. The punt isn't terrible of a decision, but going for it here is an option. Going to use my go for. Using my go for. This isn't the easiest situation to make a read on. And there goes Mr. Deontay Johnson for the first down. I mean, we got the conversion. It's not a good call until we actually score on it, but so far a good call as we converted. Don't usually use our go for anyways, so not the worst call to go for right there. He's got inside leverage on some of his guys here. Decent play action. And throw that away. Or not. Let's give him a 3-yard sack. It says a rush, but even though we were running, we obviously were behind the line, so that is a sack. Gross Matos with the sack this time. 2-yarder comeback route from Pickens. I really don't like his route running, though. And that is a great throw. He catches it and almost slips it for the touchdown. Got to give it up to Deontay. He's really been a top target ever since coming back. I would love for it to be Pickens, but he just hasn't been the guy. Is that a fullback? Holy! Derek Watt is naked. I would imagine it was probably man. Yeah, it was man coverage, and he had to cover the fullback. That's the first touchdown of his season, I would imagine. I'll go with Edmonds, actually. And that's some good blocking. Ooh, nice moves. Switched me to the wrong guy at first. I wanted to get the corner because, you know, your boy doesn't want to really be embarrassed too often, so he prefers to leave the open field tackling to the experts. And I just try to come in for support, but didn't give me the corner. And Myles Jack, great tackle. If Hubbard does have a scenario, I feel kind of bad because we are not giving him a whole lot to work with here when it's his carry time. And, I mean, there goes Hayward. He's got to have a scenario. He has to. There's no way. There's no way you would carry that many times without success. I refuse to believe it. No, I just blew that. Oh, picked right into the hands of Myles Jack. That is not a common sight for our linebackers to get a pick. I don't know what happened there. It must have just been a bad throw. And there goes a pretty good throw. And did he catch it? It says he caught it. My batteries might be dying because the vibration sure as hell didn't seem like I caught it. And he's dead. He's frozen up. Pickens to the corner. Maybe Calvin Austin down the middle. And there goes Freiermuth. I almost never hit those. I actually decided to keep it this time. I kind of liked it. I don't know where my vibrations are gone, but they're kind of like gone. They're not looking great. To the outside. Oh, what a try on that cut move. Great tackle, first down, but 2-minute warning. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I don't really care who gets the touchdown too much. I kind of feel like we haven't used Najee as much as we should have this season, so if he gets a couple of touchdowns today, I mean, it'll make me feel a little better. Ooh, I like the corner, though. And that's Fryer. Oh, that was a good try, though. I like that. That was kind of cool. Deontay has a chance in between, but I'm going to run it left, I think. Oh, there goes Najee. If he wouldn't have scored, that would have been all on me. Trucked with a good block, actually, on his user. Najee with touchdown, too. Practicing for if he ever gets a scenario. Because let's be honest, I ain't getting him 200 total. Coming with a little bit of a blitz. Going to be pulling off Miles Jack, though. And William not even going to get it. Should be short. Nope, first down. William was back there. And Damari doesn't catch it. What the hell? I thought that was a pick. I actually thought that was a pick. I do not know how with his jumping he doesn't pick that. Damn, that sucks. But Leal is him. Damari Mathis that time, he got beat. It was pretty good coverage in fairness, going against a really good wide receiver. But yeah, that time I wasn't shocked that he didn't receive the ball that time. I could tell that he was a little off on that one. This is tough coverage. Clock is running, but can't really do much about it anyways. Oh! I don't know how I just got the pick. I honestly, I thought I should have had it with Damari. Didn't think I should have had it with him. Ultimate teleport? Must have been. That's kind of busted if he presses. He's not going to press. Oh, Jesus. Kind of feel like he has this red. I kind of like, I'll throw a damn jump ball if I have to. And that's Pickens, who holds on to the 33. He's him. Oh, now we want to go for it, huh? Oh, yeah, now we want to maybe try it. Oh, fair. It makes sense. This is not really going to work. We'll run this. I do really like this setup. The slant, it just works. And there goes Fryer. Oh, he's giving me a reason. And he doesn't go to bounds because of this animation. Oh, that hurts. Still a lot of yards, and we're up 21-3. But good play by him to not, give me not give me a reason to go down or tackle or anything like that. But I tried to step out, and we kind of just got suctioned back in. Damn, that's kind of crazy defense. Ooh, that bait, though. Oh, he still took it. Good tackle by Damari. Terrace Marshall, I thought we were going to get out there. Is that Highsmith going against? Oh, my. That's pretty good coverage by me, though. I mean, we got a little bit of contact, but he actually got covered pretty well. I contacted him a little bit, but I was covering him pretty damn well. Yeah, there's a bit of contact, I'll admit, but I mean, we're both entitled to that spot. Oh, what a catch. Oh my God, there's so many players all over the place here. Oh, look at my coverage. Oh, he still catches it. Bro, some of these reads have just somehow worked out. I'm going to run commit. He's got the backup in, which is power back in fairness. Okay, dude, I get he's a power back, but he didn't really have much of a chance to speed up where Minka was coming in from like deep. Suppose run commit again. This time going to use her up on the wide receiver. Good D. And I think this time we're just going to run a regular blitz because we can probably get away with stopping the run from the 4. Whereas from the 2 on multiple carries is not going to be easy. That's why we went with the run commit. Go with Minka. Now I'm going to go with Edmonds. And that should have been picked. William, please. So many interceptions early on the year, and then he just, I don't know, dude. He just can't do it. Like, he almost let him catch it. That's my problem. Like, not even just that you didn't pick it, but you almost let him catch the damn ball. Huge play. If he doesn't get this, I would, oh, he's going to go for the field goal. I suppose it keeps the game, you know, alive with possessions, but better say if he's going to go for the touchdown, he has to have it. He has to have it. We have all of our damn returns during the time he has the wind. Can I just have one quarter, please? Puka's fun to return the ball with. Be nice if we could actually get Pickens a ball that wasn't just like a jump ball 50-50. And I try to throw it. Took too long. It's my fault, in fairness. Just sucks when you sprint. The player on the outside just instantly breaks. Is that Calvin Austin? He's got room! 86 yards! The speed demon on the wheel. Jordan Love with a dot. That might be game. Bush lined up over the wide receiver. Yeah, that's exactly where I always go with the ball, too. I just thought I pressed them long enough for our guys to get back there, but I guess not. It sucks because our D-line, our rushers, like, for them to get dev-ups, they need to really pick up the pace with their stats, but if I don't use a player... Oh, I sold. Good tackle, Edmonds. You know, if I don't use a coverage player, it just seems like we're going to get gashed. We already get gashed as is, and that's with me making people hesitate. At least I think I make people hesitate. I don't know. Maybe people think it's actually easy with me out here, but... Leal. Oh, Bolden. Terrace Marshall with a decent 13-yarder. He's had himself a nice couple of plays this half. Deep outside. Go Leal again. Leal's normally, like, really good with the rush, but not at the moment. Oh, that's not a good decision. Picked off by Minka. Another backup carry to Puka. Oof, had a chance. Might have been my fault. I actually did sprint on that one. Deontay does have a little bit of leverage. Haven't really seen Freiermuth over the middle. And there's nobody on him. There's Deontay after the catch. Almost 400 yards at Love. But the thing about that number is it's only 15 completions. A couple of deep shots. Of course, before half, it didn't really matter. It's like 80-yard drive. Didn't even really count. Play action. Maybe Pickens. It's big boy Pickens. And almost picked. Wasn't. Don't know how the hell the ball stays up that long, though. Double drag. We usually run some sort of crazy play out of this, so just a basic double drag would definitely catch me off guard. In some trouble there. That spin move is a little wild. Gains about 6. Plant for Pickens. It just seems like even if Pickens isn't our number one, it just seems like everything is going towards him. You know what I mean? First down, Freiermuth. At least the defense, you know what I mean? It's just like, it seems like there's so many players always on him. Look, there's 3 guys over there, and there's only like 2 on the other side. Play action. This could be a good blitz. Freiermuth just dropped it. Okay. Interesting, Fryer. Interesting. I'll remember this. I'll remember this day. I really won't. Job by Najee, number 53. Just, my man's got lost. I'd like to straighten out Pickens there. If that press doesn't really work, he's got himself a good look. Ooh. Good try, Fryer. I don't know if it was our guy that bumped him or something, but Fryer did have a nice lead on him, and then as soon as the routes kind of intersected, he just lost it. Could have been picked because of it. Jesus. Highsmith with the Superman tackle. Uh-oh, what was that? Tell me that was a glitch and that wasn't early signs of controller dementia. I'm going to have to drop back far with Miles here. Nice find. Mathis, yeah, I don't know if I feel great about that. Got Highsmith manned up. Who was that deep, by the way? Good job by the 2 vets of this team. But who is that deep? Was that a linebacker that went toe-to-toe with a wide receiver? It might have been Miles Jack that did that. That's kind of absurd if that's true. Oh, that was a good play. Destroyed me on that. It's all right. I'll dive every day looking like an idiot if it's going to help one of our guys get in there. Oh, I just got bumped. What a hit. Jesus. Attack in the middle of the field. Definitely a good spot to attack, I suppose. And that's going to be a second pick for Miles Jack. All right, I don't really like this play, but we're in it, so. Pickett is now in. Let's see the pickster. Hopefully not like the actual pickster, if you know what I mean. Deontay makes it close. 4th and inches will be a punt. Oh, what the hell am I doing? And Jesus, DJ Moore is like, it's only like 6 foot tall, I thought, and he's just mossing our guys left and right here. Can I get over? Thank you. Safety's got 2 looks, and that is going to be picked off by Devin Bush this time. GG to our opponent, though. Definitely a solid performance from us on offense. Defense definitely bent quite a bit, but did not really break. A bunch of forced turnovers with Miles Jack and a bunch of different guys, some DBs in there. Derek Watt had himself a receiving touchdown, which is kind of, I mean, it's something. It's different, I suppose. Jordan Love putting up a Jordan Love performance in a good way this time, as he put up, was at 400 yards again for multiple times this season. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, 401, 2 touchdowns. Passing, we did have a couple of rushing touchdowns in there. 2 of them. Rushing in general wasn't great, though. Najee had a nice run at the end, which, you know, helped his numbers look better with 46 yards, but really not great. Same with Hubbard. 8 carries. He had a lot early on, and then I think he just went away from it because it just wasn't working. Calvin Austin with a really good performance. Love it. Deontay was pretty solid. Freiermuth was decent. And then Pickens had a 1 for 52. Like, we got to do better to get him the ball, but I suppose it's kind of too late this season to, you know, really give him a chance to, what is that called, get like a dev up or anything like that. So maybe just keep focusing on the guys like Freiermuth, Calvin Austin, and Deontay who've had or are at maybe close to 1,000 yards plus on the season to get them a dev up. A bunch of veterans on this team getting picked, so it wasn't like, you know, some randomer getting lucky, even though Troy Pride, speaking of randomer getting lucky, should have gotten lucky called multiple times this game, but didn't. A couple of trench player upgrades, which I will say, you know, I love me some Kendrick Green, but not the strongest season so far, and in general, what's that pass block? 69, dude. As much as I want power blocking, I kind of need to go pass blocking because he has multiple. Well, that was great. Mr. Dotson, a guy that never really gets talked about. Run blocking in general, he sucks at. And as a left guard, you're one of the biggest like run blockers for me on a team. Can't really do much about that, though. So I guess power blocking, because when I think of power blocking, I think of running. So I guess. I don't know what else you could do about that. Run block power +2, which, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. Alex Highsmith, obviously, he's a good player, but not the greatest on the edge, so definitely want to keep using speed rusher, get that finesse up as much as possible, maybe into the 90s. Ooh, nice little upgrade, maybe. 2 to agility, which is interesting. 1 to excel, 1 to finesse. Not really the upgrade that it seems to be. Let me tell you that. It's not really the upgrade that you think it is. But regardless, GG to Doughboy, who, you know, only just came back playing for a couple of weeks. You know, didn't get to play against anybody. So, you know, we're fresh off a couple of tough games, and he's fresh off of not really playing. So, yeah, it's a tough task, especially since we do have the better team. And, man, Jordan Love really played his best. He had himself a day and a half, and obviously we keep our playoff hopes more than alive, and Jordan Love continues to give us, what is it called? Confirmation? I don't even know. That it was a good decision trade for him. Simply put, it was worth it. Every penny of it. Kenny Pickett was decent, but Jordan Love is a lot better than decent so far. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate your continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays, for non-Madden content, playthroughs of games. Right now we're playing Hogwarts Legacy, of course. You probably heard that or not. Maybe check it out. It's been fun, I think, and man, it's a long game. It's a good game. I'll tell you that. I don't care what anyone says. Dog, I'm doing an outro. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video. Look at this division. But until next video, see ya!